Problem solving 5A says a bike shop sold 6 youth helmets and 8 women's helmets. The youth helmet sells for $21 each. The women's helmet sells for $32 each. Which set of equations can be used to find A, the amount of money the store made on the helmets? Again, these are just word problems, so we always start the same way when we start solving a word problem. That is by finding the question mark and the question word. What, Jadine?
Presenting.
Oh, sorry. Let's see. Oh. We always start by finding the question mark and the question word. Now what we need to do is read that question again. Which set of equations can be used to find A? Again, they are never going to ask you just to find one letter. The letter stands for something. What does A stand for? It stands for the amount of money the store made on the helmets. So I need to know about money and helmets. The bike shop sold 6 youth helmets. Talking about helmets, so I need to know. And 8 women's helmets. They're talking about helmets, so I need to know. The youth helmet sells for $21 each. And they're talking about money, so I need to know. And they use that word, each. What does the word each tell me to do? Or what operations should I start thinking of when I see that word each? Bradley?
Division.
Multiplication and division. The women's helmet sells for $32 each. Well, they're talking about money again, so I need to know. And again, they used the word each, which tells me again to use multiplication or division. So they kind of split these helmets up into 2 different kinds of helmets. They told us there was a youth helmet and a women's helmet. So I'm going to kind of draw a line here and deal with them separately. I'm going to put Y for youth on one side and W for women's on the other. So they told me the youth helmet, if they sell just one youth helmet, that they make $21. Did they only sell one helmet? Who can tell me how many helmets did they sell? Kylie? They sold 6 of them. So this is just for one helmet, but they sold more than one helmet. Now again, this is math, not art, so I don't want to sit here and draw a lot of boxes, right? That's not what I want to use my time for. So I'm going to take a shortcut. Just put dot, dot, dot. And there were 6 helmets that they sold. So, Kylie, if they're selling helmets, right? So they sold 1, and then another, then another, and then another, all the way up to 6 helmets. Are they going to be making more money or less money? So what operation should I use, Kylie? Should I use multiplication or division?
Multiplication.
Okay, so we should have 21 times 6. Now let's look at the women's helmet, see if that's the same thing. The women's helmet, a little bit different, a little more expensive. $32. That's for one helmet. They sold one helmet. Did they just sell one women's helmet, or did they sell more? Bella, did they sell one helmet, or did they sell more than one helmet? More than one. How many did they sell, Bella? How many of the women's helmets did they sell? They sold 8. Again, I'm going to take a shortcut. Another. There were 8 helmets. So if they keep selling more and more helmets, they sold one helmet and then another, and then another, and then another, and then another, all the way up to 8 helmets. What operation should I use? Would I be using multiplication or would I be using division? Which one would help me figure out how much money they made from selling all of these helmets? Jadine?
Multiplication?
Multiplication. Because every time they sell another helmet, they're going to make more money, right? We have 32 times 8. So let's look at our answer choices and make sure that they use those same operations. Bradley, go ahead and put it away for right now. Make sure we're focused on the math. These are the 2 number sentences I should see for sure. 21 times 6, 32 times 8. 32 times 6. That's close, but they messed something up there. It should be 32 times 8. They have 32 times 6. Oh, no, they mixed up our numbers. B, 6 plus 8. Nope. Don't have 6 plus 8. We have 6 times 21. We have 8 times 32. But not 8 plus 6. 21 times 6. That matches. 32 times 8. That matches. Now they did put something down here at the bottom where once they found their answers, they added them together. That makes sense. I mean, they're all being sold from the same shop, so all the money goes in the same place. It goes together. But let's see if the other one has the same operations, has the same problems. 21 times 8. Again, that's close, but it should be 21 times 6, not times 8. So only one of my answer choices had the correct number sentences, the ones I needed. That was answer choice C. 21 times 6 and 32 times. So that should be my answer. (5B). A baker made 7 loaves of banana bread and 5 loaves of raisin bread. She cut each loaf of banana bread into 16 slices. She cut each loaf of raisin bread into 18 slices. Which set of equations can be used to find S, the total slices of bread she had? This is still a word problem, which means I treat it the exact same way that I did the other one. Start by finding the question mark and the question word. Which set of equations can be used to find S? Again, I'm not looking for a letter. I'm looking for what S stands for. S, the total slices of bread. So I need to pay attention to bread, and I need to pay attention to slices. Those are the pieces of information I'm looking for. Bread and slices. F. Or sorry, first I need to figure out my information before I can look at my answer choices. Skipping ahead a little bit. A baker made 7 loaves of banana bread and 5 loaves of raisin bread. Do I need to know about the banana bread? Is that going to be important for me? What do you think, Kylie? Is that going to be important? Yes. They wanted to know total slices of bread. Banana bread is bread. It's in the name, right? Banana bread. I need to know about that. What about raisin bread? Do I need to know about raisin bread? Alexa, what do you think?
Huh?
Do I
What's the
need
question again?
do I need to know about the raisin bread?
Yes.
Yes, it's still bread, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to know about raisin bread too. She cut each loaf of banana bread into 16 slices. Do I need to know about the slices? Is that going to be important for me? Yeah, they told me total slices of bread. So the banana bread was cut into 16 slices, and look which word they used. Each loaf of banana bread was cut into 16 slices. Just like in the last problem, when I see words like each and every and per and equal amount and even numbers, what should I start thinking of? Alexa?
And division.
Multiplication and division. Okay. She cut each loaf of raisin bread into 18 slices. Look at that. Slices. Again, this time for the raisin bread. And again, they use that word each. Now, just like on that first problem, I'm going to do something similar on this problem. They do tell me about 2 different kinds of bread. I'm going to split them up. I'm going to put a B over here for banana and an R over here for raisin. So let's focus just on the banana bread first. We're going to pretend that this is 1 loaf of banana bread. How many slices did she cut the banana bread into? Reading?
Slices?
How many?
7?
Well, there's 7 loaves of banana bread, but how many slices?
16. Sorry.
It's okay. 16 slices. But you did point out something important, Jadine. This is just if it was 1 loaf, right? But she didn't make 1 loaf. She made how many? 7. Again, I don't want to spend my time drawing 7 loaves. I'm just going to take a shortcut. Another, Now there are 7 loaves of banana bread. So, Jadine, if she has these loaves of banana bread and she's going to start cutting them into slices, right? So she's going to cut one loaf and then cut the next one and then cut the next one and then cut the next one. Is the number of slices going to go up or is the number of slices going to go down? It's going to go up, right? It's not going to go down until she starts eating them. But
Yeah.
they didn't tell us that she's eating them yet. Right now, she's just cutting them up. So if it's going to go up, Jadine, which operation should I choose? Multiplication or division? Multiplication. We have 16 times 7. Now let's take a look at the raisin bread. Okay, so she also made some raisin bread. Now the raisin bread she also had to cut into slices. How many slices did she cut the raisin bread into? Kylie? "18 slices. That was 1 loaf of raisin bread. Kylie, did she only make 1 loaf of raisin bread and that was it?
No, she made 5.
She made 5, so there were more. There was 5 loaves of raisin bread. Okay, Kylie, same thing. So she's cutting them up into slices, right? She's gonna cut 1 loaf, and then the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one. So my number of slices, is it gonna go up or is it gonna go down? Am I gonna have more and more slices or less and less slices, Kylie?
Trying to get more.
So what operation should I use? Multiplication or division?
Multiplication.
Okay, so 18 times 5. Now let's take a look at our answer choices and see which ones have the right number sentences. So we're looking for 16 times 7 and 18 times 5. 7 times 16. Okay, remember with multiplication and addition, it doesn't matter which number is first. 7 times 16 is the same as 16 times 7. Okay, so that first one's okay. 5 plus 18. No, it's got the right numbers. It's got 5, it's got 18, but they didn't multiply. So that one's out. 7 times 16. Yep. 5 times 18. That one's also okay, because remember it's multiplication. Doesn't matter which one of my numbers goes first. Either way is okay. H. 7 plus 16. Got the numbers right, but not the operation. And J. 18 times 7. That's close. They got the 18, they got the times, but they made a mistake. It's not 18 times 7. It's 18 times 5. So J is out. There's only one that has the correct numbers and operations, and that's